I ended up in strategy consulting because people told me over and over again, you can't work in this industry. You didn't go to the right schools, you don't have the right experience, and that just kind of lit a fire under me and made me want to break into this industry. Back more than 10 years ago, it was a very mysterious industry. You couldn't find out a lot of information about it. But I knew that once I got access to inside these firms, you could learn a ton. So, senior year of college, I decided I would apply to every consulting firm in the country. I applied to over 100 firms and literally got rejected from every single one. However, I didn't give up. I went to work at GE and kept applying to consulting firms. I actually ended up landing a job at one of the top firms, McKinsey and Company, working as a research analyst. And as I've discussed before, as soon as I got access there, I was exposed to ideas and new ways of thinking that completely changed my trajectory of learning and how I thought about life and ideas. So I stayed in consulting because I actually enjoyed the core work. Over time, as I progressed and was more successful, I was exposed to the politics, trying to get promoted, all those things. It wasn't what drove me. I actually liked the core problem solving, putting my head down and solving these tough problems, and also just helping others understand how to do it, coaching other people. And so I ended up staying in the industry for 9 years because of the fact that I love the core work. But eventually I went out on my own. I now work as a freelancer. I consult to corporate clients. I coach individuals and founders of startups. And I've also had an emerging training and facilitation practice. I've helped corporations institute consulting skills training programs. I've coached founders on using these skills in their communication and their firms. And I've also advised an undergrad consulting group over the last 4 years where I've tested out a lot of these things. And some of those students coming from the same school I came from, where they're told you're not supposed to be working at these firms because you didn't go to the right school, they've actually, for the first time in the history of the school, landed jobs at all these top consulting firms. So I know this stuff works, and that's why I need to share it, and that's why it's here. And I'm excited for you to dive into it.